part, it's the final question. I will be asking all 4 delegates the same question. As one finalist answers, the remaining delegates will be wearing earphones to make sure that they don't hear the question until it's their turn. The finalists have 30 seconds each to respond, and when she hears this sound, that means it's time to wrap it up. So, may I please have the first finalist? Colombia. Hi, Colombia. Before I ask you the official question, I just want to know, what do you think of the crowd over here?
Let me see. How is Philippines? Well, it looks that they are okay.
We love Colombia, don't we? Your question is, who or what do you think is the biggest enemy of Mother Earth and why?
I truly believe that today, the bigger enemy that our Earth has is the consumption. We all have to rethink about the consumption because so many industries are really polluting all our Mother Earth. So we have to rethink about what we buy, what we eat, so we can help the Mother Earth. Thank you.
Muchas gracias, Colombia. Okay. Our next is from Australia. G'day to all of those in Australia right now. Hi, Australia. What do you think of the Philippines? It's not the official question.
Yes. Well, I'm actually half Filipino, so for me, this is like my second home. So it's so lovely to be here, but I'm very proud to be representing Australia. And whichever country I'm representing, I'm just happy to be doing what we're doing here, standing on stage and advocating conservation of the Mother Earth.
That was smooth, don't you think? You snuck that in at the right time, Miss Australia. Your question is the same as everybody else's. Who or what do you think is the biggest enemy of Mother Earth and why?
I think the biggest enemies of the Mother Earth are the people that do not believe that climate change is real. Because for them, they do not see the long-term effects that this climate change and global warming will have. So for me, I would like to keep educating more people and raising more awareness because sometimes they're just not aware of it. So as an eco-warrior and all the girls here on stage, this is what we're here to do. So thank you.
Thank you, Australia. Shots fired. Those who don't believe in climate change and our next. You all know who she is. Why don't you give her a more fun in the Philippines welcome? Philippines. Have you ever met a better bunch of people in your entire life? That's not your question, that's just what I want to know.
I'm just happy to represent the Philippines tonight. Magandang gabi, Pilipinas!
Okay, this is your official question. Who or what do you think is the biggest enemy of Mother Earth and why?
I believe that the real problem in this world is not climate change. The real problem is us because of our ignorance and apathy. What we have to do is to start changing our ways, to start recalibrating our minds and redirecting our steps. Because together, as a global community, our micro efforts will have a macro effect to help save our home, our planet, our behavior. Thank you.
If only there was a clapometer here that decided the scores. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, could we show some love to Russia? Just make her feel comfortable. Come on. That's what we do here in the Philippines. We make everybody feel welcome. Russia. Your question, like all the other ladies we've asked tonight, and I will address it to your interpreter, who or what do you think is the biggest enemy of Mother Earth and why?
Как вы думаете, кто или что является главным врагом нашей матери Земли и почему?
Большое спасибо за вопрос. Всем добрый вечер.
Thank you for your question. Good evening, everyone.
Врагов у Земли много, но и друзей тоже много. И я считаю, что главные враги Земли — это мы сами, как и друзья.
Our Mother Earth has a lot of enemies indeed, although I must say she also has a lot of friends. But I think the most serious enemies of our Mother Earth are us.
И мы можем спасти планету, мы можем ей помочь только вместе. Вместе, как люди. Вместе.
We must rethink our conduct and unite to help our planet. Only together can we do this.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, our competition is complete. Thank you, Miss Russia. We are just minutes away from crowning the successor of an equally exceptional lady who wore the Miss Earth crown responsibly during the past year. All the way from Ecuador, let's all welcome back Miss Earth 2016, Catherine Espin!
My baby steps into becoming a queen started with a lot of sacrifices. I failed many times and never gave up. Somehow, I knew that God had something great prepared for me. 1 year ago, I wore the crown that made me the ultimate winner, giving me the opportunity to become an environmental advocate, spreading a message of hope to humanity about the serious issue that we face, climate change. I had the privilege to travel around the world, ringing alarm bells to every country and person I spoke to, warning them that we must act now. It's very clear that an action of one person among billions might not have the greatest impact, but if we use the most effective tool in this millennial area, which is social media, we can raise our voices so that the ones in power can make large-scale decisions to save our planet. None of this would have been possible without the help of my faith to God, Carousel Productions, my family, my dear Ecuadorians, Filipinos, and all my Earthlings around the world. A journey into 1,000 miles starts with the first step. And as I step out of my reign, another great and wonderful adventure begins.
Congratulations, Catherine, for continuing the legacy of Beauties for a Cause, and we wish you all the best. The much-awaited crowning moment is up next, so don't go away. Miss Earth 2017 is back after this short break.